Central Arkansas Basketball Report, sponsored by 1037 The Buzz, AT&T, All Clean Restoration Services, Crane Automotive, AT&T Real Yellow Pages, First Security Bank, Sonic Drive-In, JJ's Grill, Zaxby's, and the Log Cabin Democrat.
Welcome to the UCA Basketball Report. I'm Steve Sullivan, thrilled to be alongside UCA head coach Corliss Williamson. Let's look at the big picture first. Just looking from the outside in, things are getting better at UCA.
They are. We're pretty happy with some of the progress we've made. You look around, our facilities are getting better here at the Fair Center, and also our team has gotten a little bit better. They're playing harder. We got some length and athleticism and skill that we didn't have a year ago. So we're pretty excited about the future and the progress that we've made.
We'll talk about the two games last week later, but the fact that you went on the road and were able to compete and play well enough to win, you didn't seal the deal, but that has to make you feel good as a coach that they could take the game they had here and take it on the road.
Yes, it does. I mean, when you're able to play well on the road, it does a lot of good things for your confidence as a team and as a staff. We feel like we have an opportunity to win or compete in every game in the Southland Conference. It's just a matter of our guys learning how to win on the road consistently. We've won on the road being down and come back from some big margins, but when you look at it though, we have to find a way to win some of these games on the road when they're really close and have to learn how to take care of the basketball.
You've been there and done that. What's the key to getting it done on the road? You look around college basketball, you're not the only ones struggling away from home. I think half of the SEC teams, more than half, haven't won an SEC road game yet. Yes,
and we have to value the basketball. I think that's one of the keys that we really stress here. One of the things that we've been struggling with on the road is we have turnovers and they turn into other points or baskets for the other team, and they come at a bad time. It's either when we're making a run or when the other team is down and they have an opportunity to get some momentum off of our turnovers. So when you're on the road, you have to learn to value the basketball because you can't rely on the crowd to get you going since you're on the road.
Let's look ahead to a game that was added on the schedule, and I think it's good for UCA. Get noticed by ESPN, bracket buster game coming up in February with Louisiana Tech.
Yes, it's going to be exciting. It's got a couple of storylines. You have two kids down there at Louisiana Tech who are from Arkansas. One of them actually went to Jacksonville, and the other kid's from here in Conway, McNeese. So it's going to be an exciting game. I think our guys will be up for the challenge, and it'll be interesting to see how well we do.
They have teammates going against each other. Jarvis Gardner, our ex-teammates,
right,
going against McNeese.
Yes. So the guys are going to be pumped up for that, and LaQuentin Miles has an opportunity to go against, I think it's Appleby down there. So it's going to be pretty fun and exciting.
Talk about this time of year as far as practice and how do you approach it? You're so far into the season, guys have got to be banged up. You're wearing on them mentally. Where are you at as far as practices are concerned, and how hard do you go right now?
Well, we still go hard in practice. The thing is, around this time of season, you want to cut the hours back in practice, get more shooting in, and you're really trying to fine-tune your offense and your defensive schemes and whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. This is the time where we really try to, fine-tune things and get guys ready to perform well.
Has to feel good to be home here at the Fair Center.
Hey, it's no place like home. No place like home. I feel like Dorothy and Wizard of Oz.
When we return on the UCA Basketball Report, we'll take a look at two tough losses in South Louisiana. That's coming up on the UCA Basketball Report.
I'm Jay Myers with Crane Buick GMC, the GM Giant right here in Conway. We're proud to support the UCA Bears. Come let us show you that we're the best place in the state of Arkansas to buy your next vehicle. Best selection, best service, and best prices. Come see our full-service dealership. Bring your UCA ticket stub and get an extra $500 off or 10% off any service visit. The GM Giant loves Conway and the UCA Bears. Crane Buick GMC, 1003 North Museum Road. Go Bears!
CraneTeam.com.
Hello?
Hello, Todd. Just calling to let you know I'm giving you the silent treatment.
So you're calling to tell me you're giving me the silent treatment?
Yeah.
Jen, this is like the 8th time you've called.
No, it's fine. My family has free unlimited mobile to any mobile minutes from AT&T, so I can call all I want.
I don't think you understand how the silent treatment works. Hello?
Buy unlimited messaging and get free unlimited calling to any U.S. mobile on any network. AT&T.
Welcome back to the UCA Basketball Report. Wednesday, the Bears were in Hammond, Louisiana, take on Southeast Louisiana. It's hard to even talk about this game because the guys played so well and did everything but finish this game.
Yes, we we talked about finishing. Sometimes we don't do a good job of finishing our practices, and it's something that we try to stress here. We have to learn how to finish, whether it's a drill or a scrimmage or a practice, because if you learn how to finish in practice, you can finish in games, and I think it came back to haunt us against Southeast Louisiana.
Love to get off to a good start in any game, but especially on the road. You jumped out to a 16-point lead.
Wow, we jumped out to a 16-point lead. We're feeling pretty good about the situation. I think we got a little bit relaxed and gave them an opportunity to make a run before the halftime and cut it to 7, and it gave them some momentum going into the second half.
Well, it's several players. You got good play. I know you were pleased going into that trip with the play of Anthony Borden. He gave you some good minutes in that game. LaQuinton Miles has become probably one of the most consistent players in the conference, and both came up big in Hammond.
Yes, they did. They both had good nights for us. Miles ended up with 26 points. See there, he got a dunk off of one of our set plays in the half court. He did a great job of executing offensively. It was a good pass there to Mark Rutledge, who finished down low. And Anthony Borden has just been playing well for us as of late. He's trying to defend the basket, block shots, and they're able to find him in transition where he's able to finish.
Defensively in the second half, I know Southeast Louisiana did a good job offensively, percentage-wise, and that's something you don't want to see as a head coach.
No, it's not. When the game gets to the second half, you'd like to see teams shoot a lower percentage, especially the way we try to play defensively and try to wear them down. So we have to make sure that we concentrate on that. I think it's been two or three games in a row when the teams have come out in the second half and have really scored the ball at a high percentage. So we have to do a better job. You see that he's pass inside to Anthony Borden, who's going to finish for us right there. I'm sorry, Jarvis Garner tips it in, but Anthony's been very aggressive for us offensively.
Yeah, it looks like he's playing with a lot more confidence, just looking at that post move right there.
Yes, he has been playing with a lot more confidence. His teammates are understanding where they can throw in the ball to help him be the most effective, and he's really responded and done well. LaQuinton Miles, like you said, he's been a consistent scorer for us. He's able to cut to the basket and finish in the paint.
Comes down to jump out at the big lead. They rally back. We saw NBA guys, the best in the business, miss free throws at the end of the game, but you had really shots at the free throw line to end this game.
Yes, we did. We're up 4 points, I think, with maybe even 40 seconds, 30 seconds to go, and I had a chance to shoot 2 free throws, and we missed both free throws, which really hurt us. Could have made it a 3-possession game if possible, but. You have, like we talked about earlier, finishing games, you have to learn to finish, and that's executing offensively, defensively, but also knocking down free throws.
Now you lose this tough game, you have to get on the bus. I thought when I saw you, you're just back from maybe a 5 or 6 day trip in Southeast Louisiana, but these kids have to go to school, so you get on that bus and come back. That has to be a tough road back after a loss like that.
It is a tough road. We talked about winning that game so that the road trip wouldn't seem so long. We were able to take a sleeper bus down there, so our guys were able to rest and be prepared for school the next day. But they played their hearts out. They played hard. They tried to execute and win the game, and it's just tough when you're not able to close out and have to make a long trip home and get up the next morning for class.
How important is a team to be rewarded for performance like this with a win later, say when they get back at home on Wednesday night? They played so well on the road that they really need a win right now.
Yeah, they definitely need a win. To play the way we've played the past few games and not to win, a team can lose confidence because, you're feeling like you're playing pretty good and you had an opportunity to win, but you just couldn't find a way to finish. So it's very important. Oh, nice pass there to Anthony Borden. But it's very important that we do get this next win for our confidence, for our team's psyche, because, if you're working that hard and you find a way to win, it's just going to propel you forward to make you want to work even harder.
You feel like at this point in the season, you could be a factor in the conference tournament the way you're playing?
We feel we can. That's our goal, is just to get there. When you get to the tournament, as we all know, anything can happen. A team can get hot and go on a run. So we have to be able to close games out on the road, and also we have to be able to play well at home so we can put ourselves in position to make it to the tournament.
Overall, what were you most happy with in this game and I guess most disappointed with?
I was most happy with the fact that we came out strong in the first half and played well, but also I think our execution offensively down the stretch, we were able to make big shots even when Southeastern was making their run. But the disappointing part about it was just not being able to finish the game at the end, not being able to knock down free throws or take care of the basketball to seal the deal, and that's something we got to continue to work on.
You lose the game, you get on the bus, you come back to Conway. When'd you head to Lake Charles?
Gave the guys off on Thursday, and then we had a practice Friday and jumped on the bus and broke the trip up. It was like a 6.5, 7-hour drive, so we stopped in Shreveport, spent the night, practiced Saturday morning in Shreveport, and continued the trip on to Lake Charles.
Sunday afternoon, a battle with a very good McNeese State team. We'll look at that matchup when we return on the UCA Basketball Report.
Welcome to Moe's and great eye-opening moments.
You guys are skins.
Need to regain your swagger? Our new taco stacks are filled with Moe's famous queso, 2 crispy corn tortillas, fresh veggies, shredded cheese, and all-natural cage-free chicken. Then folded and grilled crispy, making everyone feel tougher. Well, almost everyone. Moe's, feed the moment.